I'm David Frank. I'm CEO of David J. Frank Landscape Contracting, and this is our green story. I don't have a very unique background. I started like many of my colleagues. I started a neighborhood gardening service. When I was in grade school, I had about 75 clients. High school, I think I was maintaining at one point about 525 lawns. I remember working with Bill Luff, and he says, Dave, he said, do you want to know the secret? I didn't know at all what he was saying, but I was courteous, so I said, yes, Mr. Luff. He said, when you talk to your customers, what you're discussing, that's your word. And he said, the secret is you have to write that down. You're only as good as your word. But making a career decision in this industry, I decided with my brother that building a quality green industry company, landscape contracting company, would be what I would do for a career.
David Frank started this business himself when he was very young, and he still is president and CEO to this day, and still runs the company and is very active in running the company in a single generation. But Dave now has this big opportunity of the next gen, moving on to the next generation that's going to run the company.
I know it was a lot of big shoes to fill taking my dad's position, but it was something I really always looked up to Mike Frank, my father, as well as Dave Frank, and seeing what a great company they grew throughout the years. And I wanted to really be part of that.
It's a very family-oriented business here, and we really try to promote that to all of our employees, whether they're new or existing. We like to, take our family-owned business, the Frank family, and pass that generation to generation. I'm working side by side with guys that I used to run around the company picnic with as a child. Their fathers have worked here for 20, 30 years, and now they work here, and it's a great thing to be a part of. I couldn't be happier to have my family and then my work family on top of it. The relationship with Reinders that we've had as a company is a great relationship. We've been doing business with Reinders for 40 plus years. I know I can always count on Reinders.
Whatever the problem was, whether we were needing to get supplied with some material, whether we couldn't meet terms at the end of a month, through the years, they've just been a wonderful partner to work with, and due to their Reinders technical expertise, they've empowered us to be able to talk to our clients, solve one of our clients' problems, and grow our business.
It's a big family here, I'll tell you. David Frank, we employ a lot of people at peak season, but there really isn't competition between us like there is at a lot of other firms. It's not cutthroat. We're not trying to steal each other's projects or whatever else. If somebody needs help, especially we have some of the newer people coming in or interns coming in, it's like, how do I work out this situation? Or I've got a tough situation with a client or whatever. Have you run into this? And as long as I've been doing it, chances are I've probably been through a few of those, and so we can learn off of each other rather than having to make our own mistakes that somebody else has already made.
It's simply magical when the client calls and says, that's exactly what I was hoping for, that's exactly what I wanted, and to be able to be a part of that brings us all together and makes us feel really good at the end of the day.
So when you say DGF LCI family, we do have some family members active in the business on the one hand, but I consider everyone that works here our family.